Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Tiara Junita and my student's number is 232122096, and in this video I will explain about teaching using problem-based learning, and I will show you how to practice it in the classroom. But the first, I will explain about what is problem-based learning is. Problem-based learning is a student-centered pedagogy in which students learn about a subject through the experience of solving an open-ended problem. In the context of English language learning, the problem is often a communicative or sociocultural challenge that requires linguistic skill and critical thinking to navigate. And the next is, why is it used? Problem-based learning is used first to prepare students for complex, ill-structured challenges in the real world, and the second is to develop higher-order thinking skills like analysis, evaluation, and creation, and the last is to increase intrinsic motivation by dealing with relevant and meaningful problems. And the next is the key benefits of problem-based learning. The first is develops critical competencies, directly fosters critical thinking, analytical reasoning, and creative problem-solving skills essential for academic and professional success. And the second enhances intrinsic motivation. Students are more engaged and motivated because the problem is relevant and authentic, making the learning process more meaningful. And the third is promotes self-directed learning. Students take ownership for their learning by identifying knowledge gaps and seeking out resources, fostering lifelong learning habits. And the last is improves collaboration and communication. Working in groups requires students to articulate their reasoning, defend their ideas, and negotiate solutions, strengthening their interpersonal and communication skills. And the next is the example of the method. A group of intermediate English students is presented with this scenario. You are an intern at an international company. Your manager, a native English speaker, has sent you a vague and confusing email about a project deadline. You are unsure of what is being asked, but you need to respond professionally to clarify the task without implying that the manager's email was poorly written. Students must collaborate to draft an appropriate reply email, researching useful phrases for making requests and clarifying information in a professional context. And now, how is this problem-based learning is applied in the real classroom? The first is problem presentation. The instructor presents the scenario of Alex, a new university student who's struggling with time management. And the second, analysis and brainstorming. Students analyze the root causes of the problem. For example, poor, poor planning and prioritization, and brainstorm solutions individually. And the third is critical thinking. Students think independently to come up with useful advice. And the third, critical thinking. Students think independently to come up with useful advice. And the last is solution sharing and language focus. Selected persons present their solutions and the instructor provides feedback on the language that emerged during the task. And now, I will show you a demonstration video of how the method is used.
Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning, ma'am. For today's lesson, we are going to tackle a real-world problem that many students face. But your task is not to find one right answer or anything, but to analyze the situation in brainstorms of practice, a practical solution with a partner, and the focus is on your critical thinking. But before that, I will tell you about today's objective. Today's objective is to analyze a realistic campus scenario, to collaborate with the partner to brainstorm solutions, and to practice articulating and justifying your ideas in English. Okay. The next is what the problem that you should give an advice. The problem is your friend Alex is a new student. He is overwhelmed trying to manage his time between classes, assignments, and friends. He often stays up late and is always tired. Alex's challenges was time management. So this is Alex's challenges: class schedule, assignments, social life, well-being. You can read it by yourself. Okay, and the next is your task. Your task is think individually or primitive, and what you should to think is what is one piece of practical advice for Alex and why, and prepare it to share it with the class. Please, the time is yours. Okay, time is up. Let's share. Please be ready to share your best piece of advice for Alex and a brief reason for why you give that advice. Okay. Anyone? Okay, Rosa, please come forward.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Tiara. So, my best advice for Alex is to create a weekly priority list. The reason you should write down all his tasks for the week every Sunday night, then he should identify the top three most important tasks for each day, and then this way you can focus on completing what truly matters first instead of feeling overwhelmed and everything at once. This should help him feel more in control and reduce his stress.
Okay, good job, Rosa. For one person again, please. Amelia, please come forward.
Okay. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Deborah, and I think Alex should learn to use digital calendar and practice time blocking. The reason is because he can schedule fixed block of time in his calendar for classes, studying, meals, or even social activity. During study blocks, he should put his phone away to avoid distraction. By setting his entire week's planning out, he can ensure he has time for both work and fun without sacrificing sleep.
Oh, good job. Thank you, Tiara. Okay, thank you everyone who has come forward. And these are all very practical and helpful solutions for Alex, of course. And well done for thinking critically about this coming challenge. Maybe this is the end of our class. Thank you for your participation. Goodbye in the next session.
Thank you.